Today I'll show you a few interesting things about calcium carbide. If you mix it together with water, you get a gas, which is ethine, and this gas is C2H2, and it's very flammable, and I think we're going to try that. But first I want to show you something else. So this calcium carbide is normally white crystals, but I could only buy it in those gray chunks, or in those nuggets. So I got this 500 grams for €5, and if you put it together with water, okay, there's ethine, but there's also a salt produced which is calcium hydroxide, and this is a base, of course, and our Bromthimol blue solution will show us that it's a base. So I'm going to put a bit of water in a test tube and then add a few drops of Bromthimol blue, which is an indicator. Now, after I mixed it a bit, it turned green, which means that it's neutral. And now if I add a small piece of calcium carbide, what you can see is that it turns blue. And okay, yeah, that was a bit too much water. And blue means that it's a base. So, and this base is calcium hydroxide. Okay, I should have added less water. And what you can feel is that it's an exothermic reaction, so it turns hot. Now I want to show you how calcium carbide burns. So I put a small little piece of calcium carbide here in there, and I put some water on it and light it up. What you can see is that a lot of carbon black is produced. You can see it flying everywhere, and that's clear when you look at the chemical formula of ethine. I show it you later. And you can find many videos on YouTube where people put ethine in balloons and light it up, and then they explode. That's because it's very flammable. And once again, you can see it even explodes a bit. The bubbles explode, and that's the sound. Now that's a chemical equation of the reaction of carbide with water, and when you look at the molecular structure of ethine, which looks like this, it's no wonder that there's that much carbon black produced, because if you compare this to methane, which looks like this, there's much more carbon and less hydrogen, so the carbon doesn't burn at all, and that's why there are those black things flying around, because there's still carbon left.